It's Queen3 King. It's Queen3 King. Queen3 King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down. Queen3 King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down. It's Queen3 King on BS3 Network.
Welcome to another episode of Queen3 King. The king is back in this mother. Return of the MACK. You see it down there. And I can legitimately say return of the MACK because our maternal grandmother, that is her maiden name, MACK. So, I got some MACK off in me. Hey, did that intro seem spotty, choppy?
No.
It played all the way through? Okay, it
Yep.
played choppy on my end. Just a little warning, there are storms in the area here, so if we have any technical difficulty, fair warning. Let's see, we got a couple of folks in the building already. I can't see who they are. I'm just gonna assume one of these got to be Blue Streak Freak. She said this one says, "What's up, family?" And then this one said, "Glad to see you, King." So I'm gonna give Blue Streak Freak one of those without knowing. But make sure that you give Facebook permission, a StreamYard permission to use your Facebook stuff. Here's the link right here. So we can give you proper credit for your name. Again, today's topic is 99 problems. You know the rest of it. We just gonna hit on a couple of different topics just to get me back in the groove here. Again, we got me here. So that is Blue Streak Freak, I would imagine. We were gonna have AJ back on today. We were gonna have Big Mike back on today, but they had something come up last minute. So it is just I and the follower. And again, we start by way of Tulsa, Oklahoma. She is known as the Educator Queen. She's also known as #Georgia. She act like a TT Meba, talk to the people queen.
Good evening, everybody.
With the color purple coming back, it sounds like we got our color purple hair things on. Informing, maybe it was a special on them. These headband wigs or something. I don't know what they is.
Not headband queen.
And next, we got the baby queen, formerly known as Blake's mama. Now she's formerly entrenched in the corner of Bronxy, which you could see why, because he let them shoulders go around the pool this weekend. Mama Lee, talk to the people.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I had to think what day it was.
Yeah, it's just Tuesday.
I feel like I lived the whole week already. So.
All right. So 99 problems. Again, the king is back. First of all, let's address why I was gone.
Let's address it.
Yeah, I was involved in a contract dispute with BS3 Network. They didn't want to pay a nigga his money. So they finally, and it's ironic that this happened right at the same time that the PGA and Live got their negotiations. So there may be some Live money involved in this. So my contract dispute has been settled, and I'm back until I'm out again. But no, I want to
lie good.
Huh?
If you gonna lie good.
What you want me to do?
I actually want to give a shout out to, because again, I've been out covering the Dallas Stars and their playoff run, and I want to give a shout out to the Dallas Stars communication staff. I want to give a shout out to the Dallas Stars PR department.
I've always wanted to do PR.
Their entire organization. When I say some of the kindest people you'll meet, because they rolled out the carpet for Ben and myself. They made us feel very, very comfortable. They put us in a position to be able to succeed there, excel, and stand out. It's because of them. They put us in that position. They made us comfortable to be able to do that.
I like it.
So I want to shout out to them and like I said, the entire organization. We appreciate the love and cannot wait for the next season to start. So shout out to
I think
them.
you and the coach got a bromance.
Yeah, something like that. We're pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. So yeah, we'll continue to cultivate that. Hopefully there will be some hockey nights because I know a lot of people have never seen a hockey game in person. So we'll be talking to them.
Never.
In fact, one of the PR people put me in touch with their community liaison there. So, they're like, they're willing to do whatever we want to do. So we'll try to put together some sort of community night where I can, at the very least, get half price tickets or something like that. Maybe get a few tickets at no charge. So
you sound kind of muffled on my side. Is that just me?
No, at the end he did.
Okay.
Okay, maybe my mic is
There
just
you
a
go.
little too far away. Hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Grade A dummy.
Anyway, we're gonna like I said, just stay tuned for that. All right. Yeah. And also I was hoping Mike was gonna be on here so we could touch on our amazing weekend in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
With him and the comedian Godfrey, who when I say both them boys did their thing on stage, I was actually laughing so hard that night. The first night, I went both nights. I was there Friday night and Saturday night. And call me if you need to know what it's like to have your name on the list when you walk in the place.
I almost said, please.
But I was literally laughing so hard that I had a headache. I legit had a headache when I walked out. So that night I didn't get to go to the strip club because I had a headache after the show.
This is dumb.
But Kentucky, there's Atlanta, there's Dallas, there's DC. Kentucky ain't too far down on that list, let me just say.
You gotta be lying.
Anyway, so it was a fantastic time. Went back Saturday night, had a fantastic time. I hadn't seen Mike on stage in several years since we, back in San Antonio. In fact, that's how we met after a show when he was on stage in San Antonio. And again, he was good then, but he has grown so much on stage, and which is one of the first things I told him when he came off stage, came over to me and whatnot. I'm like, dude, he's grown so much, and he goes, he's like, I can't help, but he goes, think about it. You're doing a show with this guy, Godfrey, who is a beast, he goes, you're bound to learn something, so yeah, Mike is doing his thing. Audience loved him,
Was that your first time seeing Godfrey?
No, I seen Godfrey in Arlington a couple of years ago. So but Godfrey's even gotten better. He was good then, but he's gotten even better, like he didn't do as many impressions and stuff like that as he did now. So he's going to be in Dallas in August.
Can't wait.
And I hope to get at least, in fact, today I was thinking that I might, go, get a group of tickets so we can walk in the building representing, so yeah, so he threw down for sure. So again, shout out to Mike. We kind of, got to hang out during the day on Saturday and do a couple of things and whatnot. And when I say, we already thought Mike was family just for being on the show, what we knew of him. But when I say this fool probably said 2 or 3 things that Craig has exactly said, and when I say thinks like us, behaves like us, when I say that dude family, You know,
I love it.
So yeah. So in fact, you know, out of all the fun I had while I was there, rolling down the Ohio River in a riverboat, you know, doing the tour, seeing the Churchill Dam, seeing Ali's grave, probably the most enjoyable time was the time me and Mike spent together during the day on Saturday. You know, just riding around the city, sightseeing, and just chopping it up and whatnot. So again, shout out to him. If you ever get an opportunity to see Mike James anywhere. And again, some folks be looking for reasons to go out of town. That's a great reason. You're in Nashville, try to time it with Mike James, you know, hosting the shows on Thursdays at Zany's at the comedy club there, his home comedy club. All right, a couple of more comments before we get into a couple of videos, and we're going to comment on them. We got Cole Sports, and welcome back. Having a great job on the Stars coverage. Thank you, sir. And he says, good evening, Queens.
Hello.
Then we got the gentleman who put the BS in BS3 Network. Good evening, family. Ben, would you like to comment on my contract dispute and what made you finally get off the bread? All right. So a couple of things we want to talk about. I wanted to follow up. First of all, let me just tell y'all this. I kind of commented on it. I did my best. I was like literally at the press box, doing some typing on some of these shows, especially these two bus driver shows. And I wanted to get in so bad. I was slobbing at the mouth like a pit bull trying to get trying to get through a fence on a nigga. So yeah, they was high side and talking about our dated bus driver and all this other stuff. They ain't dating no bus driver.
Okay.
And that leads us to the
okay.
Let's see. Oh, first topic. This one doesn't have a video on it. So y'all talked about dating a bus driver. Well, one of the things that I think it was it was maybe in Mike. I can't remember now which one I'm talking about it on stage, but I immediately typed it into my phone. Dating short men.
Okay.
It was Mike. Yeah. And he talked about all the reasons why you can't date a short man, So it just made me think and ask that question. I'm going to start with the baby queen here. And I'm not talking about short by American standards. I'm talking about short by your standards, shorter than you, which this nigga would have to be a midget.
I'm going to say.
We can't say midget. It's a small person.
Small person.
Let me get.
I'm going to say everybody out here kind of taller than me.
Would you date a guy shorter than you? And you got to use what you got to use. In other words, you got to consider the fact that you ain't but so tall. So if you dated a guy shorter than you, this joker really I'm gonna have to carry him in if we have a double date. Would you date a guy shorter?
I don't think so. And it's so funny because I always used to say, even growing up, when I get with somebody, he gonna be 6'3" or taller. Like it was all like that was part of your checklist, right? And that didn't happen. But I don't think I could date somebody shorter than me. Like, honestly, I think we're talking about a little person, and that if they shorter than me.
Because what are you, 5'2"?
But it's real short.
About 5'3".
Yeah, we had a pastor one time that talked about, he was short, and he said sometimes kids be looking at him trying to figure out if he a short regular person or a tall midget. And he said those
words. That's real though. I mean, if you get too short, it's like, ooh.
So check this out. Watch this, Mika, and don't say nothing because I'm gonna ask her this question. What if Brandon was shorter than you, knowing what you know?
You ain't ish. I'll marry him.
Back to the corner. She can't get out of it.
You say you what?
I'll marry him.
I was married now. Okay, hold on. I gotta drop just for this. Cap. Cap. Theodora says, "Can you see me now?" Yes, ma'am.
We sure can. And we see that profile pic hidden.
Hey.
She grinning because her husband been taking out to eat all the time. She posted every other day on Facebook. They out to eat somewhere.
I love it.
Code Sport says height is something women love a man to have. My wife is 5'10". God, dog. And she wants someone taller than her. So
she is already tall.
How tall are you, Cole?
Yeah, Cole, how tall are you?
You don't come off as being taller than 6 foot.
6 foot is taller than 5'10".
But you got to see, I'm gonna explain something to you.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm dating and stuff like that, 5'8" is my absolute cutoff. Because I still need you to be able to rock. I still need you to be able to rock 4-inch heels at least if you want to. So 5'8" is my cutoff. My perfect height is 5'5". If you 5'5",
5'5" with brown eyes.
And I don't mind a spinner either, which is 5'2" or 5'3" because you can spin it.
This is stupid. I'm about to get off here.
Brothers, if you know what a spinner is, holler at me. Okay,
bye.
So Cole said he is 6 foot.
Okay.
So is 6 foot even?
So when I would imagine. So Cole, what about when she wears heels? She dunk on you, don't she?
It doesn't count when she wears heels.
Let's see. He says, I don't have to worry about my wife. Don't worry my wife to wear heels. She won't even go near them. Okay.
Oh, okay. So she's flats, tennis shoes. Gotcha. Okay.
But that's the thing I consider, because even though I'm taller, being right at 6 foot even, if you 5'9", 5'10", I'm swiping left. Which one is the no way? Shit. To the left. Nah, smile. If you ain't got no picture where I can see your tongue, I'm swiping left.
Dang.
It might have spots on it like that pit bull or that chow.
Yeah.
Anyway, so dating short man. Mika, would you date a man shorter than you?
Okay, I'm 5'4".
Right.
So he's gonna have to be 5'3". He gonna be Alicia height.
Would you date him?
You be hugging Alicia sometime and Lily sometime at family function and stuff. So you can hug this nigga.
No, I want to kiss him in his mouth.
Your back may hurt a little bit, but you can.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna date anybody shorter than me. Same height, yeah.
Yeah.
Shorter, no.
Okay, so
let me. And Mika like to put on the heels, so that would just be.
Let me get with this.
That would be awkward.
Let's say you had a guarantee. He wants everything that you want.
Okay.
He has the same morals and values as I do. Like you basically are just taking me and that's your dude, and he want everything you want in life right now.
Mm-hmm.
You guaranteed. But he's 5'3".
And he what?
But he 5'3".
Y'all gonna laugh at me?
Hell yeah.
Can we buy him some of them like
Hey, you know what? You kidding. But that's a real thing, right?
I'm serious.
I'm gonna do it.
You can see the videos all over Facebook and TikTok and whatever, to where they be like, hey, would you date me if I wore these, or or whatever, and they put them on and girls reacted to it. So that's a possibility. And in fact, guess what? It's probably going on now anyway, and we just didn't know about it.
I was about to say, if guys are spraying on their hairline, there absolutely some guys
and
out
Prince,
there.
Hey, and let me just say this: being in Prince's at Paisley Park, Prince got more high heels than anybody. If you Mika, Nikki, every guest we done had on here combined, he got more heels than y'all.
Yeah.
So Mika, you said you would, knowing that.
Brother-in-law.
So what's up?
What's up, little daddy?
So you understand that means your kids gonna be short too.
You don't know, the recessive gene can take over.
Okay, Mika. Let's just say 9 times out of 10, your kid's gonna be short. So you may have if your son gonna look like he been here before.
Oh.
Especially when you put on his Easter suit, he gonna be real little.
I'm gonna love him.
So if that's the case, if you know that he gonna be want what you want, and it's another me basically, then why would you cut off short men now? Because you never know what they may be.
I didn't say I'd cut them off. They're not my preference. Tag, do you
No, we
really
asked,
want,
would
do
you
women
date
really want to
one?
be looking at dudes like this?
I don't know. You tell me.
No.
But the thing is, if he gonna be short, he gotta come with some nice game or something. He gotta
Like
have
something.
something. Like
I
he
need to
gotta
feel-
have something to
I
hook.
don't need to
The
feel
nigga
like my
can't hoop
nephew
'cause he
walking
too
with
short.
me.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have to have something to hook.
Yeah.
So Mika, you said you wouldn't, but now when I put this stipulation on it, if you knew this for a fact, you said you would, and now I'm saying if you knew you would, if you know for a fact that he had that, then why would you not give him a chance? Somebody a chance without knowing.
But I don't know.
He can be short but very attractive. Want what you want. He didn't say ugly.
And you know, short people gonna walk funny no matter what. They can't,
Stop.
especially short men's.
I'm not. Pass me by, oh gentle Savior. Bye.
Cole said, but I totally understand what you mean, Ivan. If she wore heels, that is something to consider. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
And then he goes, here's a question for Mika. If he were still alive, would she date Prince? He's all of 5'2", 5'7" when he wore his heels.
And Prince kept him a slew of females.
I wouldn't date Prince because he's too pretty. Not his height.
Wow. Theodora said, wait. On what? All right. So that went longer than I anticipated, but that short situation. See, my point is, and the reason why I wanted to add that to the list of, right after the bus driver situation is because y'all got more stipulations than you think.
Yeah.
Than you may be aware of. You rarely think about them as a cumulative effect. You think about them individually most of the time.
So
right?
you said you swiping left on a tall chick, but what if she was everything you wanted? Everything.
And she's 6'2".
I'm with it.
You gonna date her?
Yeah, I'm gonna date her hard. You hear me? Is she everything I want? But again, if I'm looking and I don't know nothing about you and all I'm going on, because think about it.
Yeah.
When I talked about a swipe left situation or whatever, if I'm looking at you, because I can't. I done feel uncomfortable when a couple of folks had heels on dates and stuff, and they were 5'7" or 5'8". They put on heels and they look at me eye to eye. And I need to know for a fact that I can take you out if I want to. I can't be looking at you in your eyes. Cole said so. Ivan with Angel Reese. It's a lot of taller women out there that's older than Angel Reese. Could we have not got Candace Parker or somebody like that that done been around a while?
They actually asked her and Flage on the Breakfast Club would they date short men, and they said like nope, like it was fast.
So think
like,
about how much they're cutting their options off.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
So I would do it. It would not be my. I mean, she would have to be convincing, and I'm not. When I say I'm not ashamed of it at all, no, you too tall, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, you ain't finna bag me down and dunk on me and stand over me looking all crazy. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna stick on the dating thing for just a moment, and we're gonna talk about this particular video and get your comments. Mika, be prepared. We will start with you after this one.
Could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend? And could I possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this question to? He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with your. That don't mean he's ever intending to wife your. Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still notice who I want to be with. She's just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her, though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more? You ain't asking for shit? Hell yeah, I like you. You mean I get to still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot. I'm going to talk to you a lot. You mean you going to get up? You actually okay with me having to get off the phone when my girl walk in? Yeah, I like you, baby. I like you. I like you a lot. A whole lot. Yeah, that nigga might like you more than his girlfriend. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mika, thoughts on that?
First of all, she thought she was gonna go up there and be like, "Oh yeah, you cute, you all there, but you got egg in your face."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was talking to big difference between. I think she didn't know she was talking to a man versus a boy.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking to a man, so he told her the truth. Yeah, you fit in where you fit in.
Yeah.
You're just enough, but you're not enough, homegirl. So I think it was a trash beep question,
right?
Because she thought, you don't go up there saying, "Or would you like me more than your girl?" First of all, you should never be okay being second fiddle to anybody, homie. And you were going up there thinking that you were okay, and you were gonna be second fiddle. I don't play that second. I ain't second to nobody. So no, she was trash for that question. She's not trash. I'm not calling the girl trash. That was a trash question.
No, she trashed because she believed it. She's basura.
Basura.
Yeah, so that was my favorite video, like for a week straight, because it was just in rotation, and the way they were eating her up, because you thought you were going to go up there and eat yourself. Like you thought, okay, I'm about to be real cute with this question because I'm about to be the one he's choosing on the side. No, you're a side piece when he's still going home to the whole meal. Like he said, you're willing to squeeze into my life. I'm not rearranging my life. You're reaccommodating your life to fit into my space. And it's like, even the part where he was like, it's okay for you to hang up the phone because I said my girl just walked in. You good with that? If you're a female, but it's some trash females like that in this world, they are okay with being the side piece.
I promise you there are.
They are so okay.
And that ain't new. That ain't new.
It's not new.
They title is relatively new.
Right.
Because they called them side piece because there was so many of them, you had to call it something. Monica
made a whole song about him years ago. Sideline hoe.
Your sideline
hoe. It's been around for years, and they are still willing to be that person.
It's been around for centuries.
Yeah. So
that that when he said you were willing to fit in and not take up space. See, what he was illustrating is that you were changing who you were, okay, just to get a piece of me. Hell yeah, I like you. And so, what I noticed is something like Mika called it a trash question. My note was she asked an immature question. He like me more than he like his girlfriend? And that's an immature thought, which it is immature to want to be comfortable to be a side piece.
Yes,
right? That's an immature thought.
That's one.
Her question illustrated that she's immature,
and she might be 48.
And guess what? She knows it's wrong, but she holding on to holding on to shit like, well, at least he like me more than he like her. Well, yeah, but like he said, I like you. But you missing the boat. It ain't about the like. It's about the love, the respect, the value. But he don't love, respect, and value you like he respect, love, and value her. Yeah, he like your ass. Because like the dude said, you step in. So, she thought she was getting ready to eat good and got ate.
Got ate real fast within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And the dude, I think what makes it so funny, the dude jumping all over the stage and the girls jumping on, like, you had to feel clowned.
Yeah, no doubt. I was hoping the cameraman focused a little bit more on her. Because she was standing there.
She kept on looking there like.
She didn't know what to do with her hands. She didn't know whether to put her hands in her pocket, behind her back. She didn't know whether to cross them up. She didn't know to put them on her chin. She didn't know what the hell to do with her hands. So
embarrassed. You should be embarrassed, homegirl.
Yeah, for real.
Should be and take several seats. Don't get up and ask now another question.
And quit being a sideline chick.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah, like, who thinks that is cute? Who thinks that is a trophy, like an award? You are trash.
He's telling you you're not enough, homie.
At all.
And won't ever be enough.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to take a mid-show break here, and we'll be right back. And when we do, we may have a special guest who has popped in on us. We'll be right back on Queen 3.
Sideline.
I just learned Discover credit cards do something pretty awesome. At the end of your first year, they'll automatically double all the cash back you've earned. That's right. Everything you earned, double. All the cash back from eating at your favorite soup dumpling restaurant, double. All the cash back from that trip where you sort of learned to snowboard, also double. And the best part, you don't have to do anything ridiculous to get it. Nope, Discover does it automatically. Seriously though, see terms and check it out for yourself at discover.com/match.
Welcome back to Queen 3 King. I'm your host, King Dawk. We have a guest that done popped on. That is Big Mike. What's up, homeboy?
Yo, why I can't hear, man?
You got 12 different devices, man, and you can't hear on none of them.
Hold up.
Look at it. And he thought he was fly too, didn't he? Had on his little hat and stuff. He trying to hold his mouth a certain way and stuff like that.
We did this last time, dude. I can't hear.
I think his sound came in last time once he paused for the call.
It did.
What you mean, pause?
Like it just
it took us a minute to get it going.
But what was he on his phone or was he on his laptop the last time?
His phone.
I think he was on the phone, yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna keep going until we get him back. Before I play the next video, I want to ask you something that I forgot. I didn't have a video as well, and it kind of goes on that dating topic. And we've still been on dating. So we talked about dating short men. Mm-hmm. We talked about that side piece who is just happy to be somewhere. And theoretically, she's attractive enough to where you shouldn't have to be somebody's side piece. But apparently, it's not your physical looks that's keeping you from being somebody's main.
That's it.
It's your mentality from keeping you from being somebody's main.
That's it.
So I started with Lily on that question about the short man. So I'm gonna start with Mika on this one. Would you date an ugly man? Don't act like you froze. Don't act like you froze
ugly to her or ugly to other people.
I'm about to say who's he ugly to?
Because that can be tricky.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Oh, okay, yeah. I can hear y'all. What's good?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Hey.
What's up,
what's
man?
up,
So you didn't hear us. You didn't hear us jonesing on you when we was talking about you came on with your little half fly, trying to hold your mouth a certain way, like you were really looking good and shit.
Stop that, man. No, man. Stop that, man. I just came out the movies, man.
What y'all watching?
Good, man.
Little Mermaid.
Huh? I already saw that.
Oh.
I saw that. No.
I knew you was gonna see the
we saw that 2 weeks ago.
I knew you was gonna see the Little Mermaid because you got one in your room when you be on the show. That little naked, you like little naked, baby doll.
Now you know what
like
though. What the funny thing was, she didn't even want to see it.
Really?
We wanted her to see it. She got bored and started looking on the phone. She didn't even like the movie. So now, I took my took Scooby down here. He brought his friends, so they're seeing Spider-Man.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, it was good though, man.
Your ears must have been burning. I was talking about our little Louisville trip, and I was giving you some love and whatnot about your stage game and how far it done come and whatnot. So
hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, and I told them if they wanted to know how it was to be put on the list, just ask me, and I try my best to describe it to them. I don't know if I can
No, you stupid.
if I can do it justice or not.
No, you can't.
Yeah. And I told him I laughed so hard Friday night I couldn't even go back to the strip club like I wanted
That's
to.
funny, dude. Hey, Godfrey dope, right?
Hey man, dude, I'm not kidding you. And see, y'all, what I didn't tell y'all. So this was the last show on Friday night, and when I say he went so long, the staff was just sitting in the back laughing with us. They didn't have no more dishes to wash. They was already through cleaning up.
Yeah.
And he was just like, that's how you knew. I was telling somebody else that they said, because he was having fun with y'all. I mean, it's like he was legitimately enjoying himself just as much as he was,
Yeah, he's dope, man.
And whatnot. Yeah. Did y'all end up going to the Indy 500? Y'all was too sleepy Sunday.
Yeah, we went.
Y'all went? You glad you went?
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
We went, dude. It was
once in a lifetime.
Dude, that was crazy. I've never been to somewhere with that many people. It was 450,000 people.
God, that's how them races be, man, especially Indy races, man. Yeah, and they got a money crowd too.
Yeah.
They got some bread, man.
Yeah. That was a lot of money in there.
Yeah. They got
we bread, kicked it for a minute, then we dipped out because we had that last show.
Right. What time was y'all last show on Sunday? I never did
7.
ask that. Oh, okay. Not too late.
So it was cool.
I was telling them. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, dude, that club is dope. I like that club.
Man. I like the setup. It's not a lot of clubs, especially even here, like our Arlington Improv. I like their setup in terms of seating and stuff like that. But our Addison Improv tends to be a little too jammed packed. Like they try to put too many. You can't.
Yeah, it's a little weird in Addison, right? Like the stage is off center.
Right. But that club in Louisville, man, when I say fantastic setup, it was spread out enough. It was large enough.
Staff was dope.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Matter of fact, Sarge. I mean, what is the chances of me remembering the dude's name?
Right.
Sarge,
that was crazy.
And what's funny is Friday night when they was walking around, even Saturday night when they was walking around getting orders and stuff, and comedians were cracking jokes on stage, they was laughing as they walked by. They was listening too, and laughing at the stuff,
That's dope.
So yeah, they were super cool to say the least. I was telling them that, believe it or not, as much fun as I had in Louisville, man, the most fun I had that weekend was when me and you kicked it going to see.
Yeah, man, that was a good time,
dude. I told him that was super dope.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, Mike, because you said a couple of things. Remember, I mentioned Craig to you, and I said, I got my best friend said that exact same thing. And I told him, I said, Mike was already family, but Mike is family because he thinks like us.
I appreciate it.
Stuff like us, everything, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that was super dope. At first I thought Mike was gonna be weird about it. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna go to Ali Graves' site. I can understand if you think it's weird. He goes, nigga, what?
I want to go.
He's like,
Godfrey was mad. He was mad he didn't go. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, that was dope, man. That was a good time, man. Just riding around the city, just chopping it up, man.
Yeah, man, that was a good time.
So earlier we also talked about you that said something about dating short men on stage, right?
Oh yeah.
So tell us what you say about dating short men, because we done got the Queen's reaction to it.
Oh,
tell us the problems you run into.
So it's not necessary. First of all, dude, you taller than I thought you. I really didn't remember you being that tall.
Man. Thank you, man. See, women out there, y'all hear it? Say it again, man.
No, you like 6'3", right?
Say it again, man.
No.
Hey, you know what, man? Let's not talk
with
about
his heels on.
But I'm taller than you thought. Yeah. I'm like I said, some say I'm 6'1", but I like to just say 6 foot even because it flows.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 6'1" because you caught me off guard. I wasn't thinking you were that tall. But no, it wasn't. It's not necessarily about short people. It's about dudes that are shorter than the woman they with. And I just said it's not gonna work. I don't think so, because I don't feel like she's gonna respect him the way he deserves.
What's she gonna say? Get your little short ass out of here.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Lily, can you let him do his act, please?
No, that was it though. That was it perfectly. Because she's saying exactly what I'm thinking they thinking. So that's
so funny.
Yeah, this is when they get into an argument, that's when it gets serious. And it's really gonna get kind of disrespectful. So I just say I just don't think it'll work.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Lily, I'm messing with you about saying get out of his act. How come during this act I'm taking notes and shit and saying, nigga, keep that in? Cause so he told me, he goes, you know, that Godfrey said gonna be different every time. And I told y'all that, I believe, when we were here Saturday, or I called y'all or texted y'all or something. But when I say Godfrey set was it was 90% different Saturday night than it was Friday night.
And it's like that every show.
Hey, man, what I didn't tell you, man, there's ain't a lot of comedians that can pull that off, man. They ain't got that kind of material, dude.
He's different, man. Dude is different. Like the way like you can even hear it when he speaks, because it's like, to me, intelligence basically is what you can retain, how much you can remember.
That's right.
And dude remembers everything. Like he constantly reads, soaking up stuff. So I mean, everything. As soon as he learns something, he puts it in his act.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And so it was 2 different shows. And so Mike told me, he goes, now, you know, my stuff is going to be about the same, but I am going to add a few things in it. So sure enough, Saturday he added some things, and I'm over here like, nigga, why this need to be in every, you know, the grandma joke, nigga, you need to keep that in, you know.
The grandma joke, what joke? I'm trying to remember that one.
Her farting.
Yeah. You know what?
You say you ain't never heard no woman fart.
You know what? Sometimes I throw that in, sometimes I don't. But that
was hilarious. Oh, so when you talked about crowning, you talked about women giving birth, and women be talking about, y'all don't know what the pain like giving birth. He goes, that may be true, but shit, I done ate too much cheese and dairy and then had to use it. He goes, and I know what that feel like. And, and he said, you know, I'll be in there crowning. And so my note was, you need to add to that, I done dilated to the 7, you know.
Dude, you know what was funny is I was going to use that, but for the longest, I couldn't remember the word dilate.
Dilated, yeah. Hey,
so I was just like, I remember crowning though. I remember crowning from the book.
And then after they get through laughing, say, shit, I done dilated to a 7 this motherfucker. I promise you.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to work it. I'm going to work it.
And you know, so that's another thing Craig say all the time. If I'm at the barber shop and he got to use the restroom, he goes, man, I done dilated to 8. Let me go.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Right quick.
That's hilarious. That's disgusting, but it's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, there's a couple that I can't say on here. So, you know, you got to go to the act to check it out. But I told him earlier, if you're in Nashville, look up Mike James, see where he's going to be. I promise you will not be.
I appreciate that.
You know? And so I told him Godfrey's going to be here in August. I don't know if you're coming with him to that show or not, but
you know what day I feel like. I
would say that's around the 24th of August, from what I remember.
I don't know. I feel like it's close to something.
I done already texted my cousins and stuff and told them.
Oh, word.
Well, even if you're not scheduled to be on with him, remember I done gave you an open invite at the house. I'm telling you, come, man.
Yeah.
Take that the weekend you visit town, man. You got a place to stay. It ain't gonna cost you nothing from that standpoint, man.
I appreciate it, man.
If you can, man. I'm telling you, that'll be great. And it'll still be hot outside. We can do a pool party over here. Shoot,
but look
here.
Even if I can't make it, y'all still go.
Oh yeah, we going.
Still check him out, man.
We going.
It's worth it.
Matter of fact, I said I'm probably gonna go buy 10 tickets myself just to give them out, you know, to folks to make sure we got a good contingency. And right now I'm telling Mika and Lily, y'all can afford y'all own, so y'all ain't part of the team.
What?
Dude, that's dope. Yeah. He's worth it, man.
Okay, so we got a couple comments coming to you. Let's see. One of them about Nashville. Okay, yeah. Cole. Have you and Cole got together yet?
No.
Now whose fault is it?
You know, I'm hardly here. Matter of fact, we just got back from Orlando yesterday, and we leaving back out tomorrow.
Yeah, you was telling me about that. Yeah, y'all were going.
Yeah,
okay,
so
y'all get together. Let's see. And then Cole.
But yeah, we gotta get together though.
Mike, my wife told me a story about meeting a man whose head came to her armpit. She had to stifle her laughter around him.
You see what I'm saying?
She said she couldn't even laugh comfortably.
She had to go get a taller dude. It just doesn't work. Fundamentally, it doesn't work.
Yeah. So when we talked about the ugly man, this is Cole's answer to that. He goes, Bishop Bullwinkle would answer that question for both Meek and Leisha. Hell to the no, to the no.
No.
Yeah, so they want. So I told Meek that she cutting her options out. She won't date a bus driver. she won't date a short dude, and she won't date an ugly dude. So she ain't got it ain't but 17 more niggas left in the world.
I said I will date a bus driver.
Yeah.
I cannot date a dude shorter than me. I'm 5'4".
That was cap, though. That was cap.
But I'm 5'4". Mike.
So what if he was 5? You 5'4". What if he was 5'4" too?
I'm okay with 5'4".
it
But
ain't gonna be no different.
Here's the but.
What?
You can't never wear heels.
That's what that's a factor.
If you want to wear heels, you gotta have them at least about 3 inches taller than you.
Yeah, and Mika like to put on her some heels.
And how the arguments
now, hey, if that's what you like. Now, if you don't, hey, flats for the rest of your days.
I like my heels.
And how them arguments gonna go, Mike? Tell me about that.
You little anyway. Whatever, you little.
But Mike, this is another funny one that Mike did, y'all. About was it a kidney transplant?
Oh yeah, dude, that was a true story. That junk really happened. Yeah, the dude got a kidney transplant from his wife, which is insane to me. I could never do it.
Why not, man?
Dude, you think I need her holding that over my head? You think I need my wife holding the fact that she gave me a kidney? Man, please, dude. You know how much shit she gonna talk?
Oh, dang.
I mean, come on now. That's any wife.
Y'all standing in the kitchen arguing, and what she gonna say?
Oh, give me my kidney back. Let me get that back. No, you can't take no. You can't take no kidney back. What's wrong with you?
And what you gonna say? Because pride get to you.
You know, we try to be tough. Just take the kidney. You don't need it. Oh, hell, I grow my own kidney. I don't need just weak.
He said,
you know what I kept saying? Weak ass kidney. I do that.
It was funny, man.
I was making myself laugh on that one because I just made that up on the spot.
He said, "Take this kidney a week."
But that's how they talk, though, man. They just call. That's how we wild like it.
Yeah, first he talking about he gonna grow his own. If you could grow your own, you wouldn't need it first. Yeah, hilarious, man. Oh, and the drinks. Oh my God. The Bahama.
You said what?
The drinks at the club, man. The Bahama Mama. Look here. I was ordering mine 2 at a time. I was
Bahama Mama.
Yeah, at the club.
You say you bought a Bahama Mama?
Oh, yes, sir.
At the club?
2 at a time.
Man, hold on. Oh, my bad. There's too much happening. I think the movie let out.
Yeah. Don't get out. It look like you ducking shots. You ain't at Compton nowhere, is you? No.
I just can't hear. You say, nah, man, I'm in Brentwood, dude. I'm completely safe out here.
Look like you ducking shots. All right. Okay. Oh, we lost him on
he started walking.
Like his signal went bad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into a video again and let y'all comment on this. Okay.
Niggas ain't making these devices. Who own the patent to the switch? It ain't no nigga that look like me and you. But it's cool for you to kill up our block, spin the block, and call everybody that look like me and you ops and kill, destroy. That's cool. Ain't nobody standing against that shit. But everybody want to say, I pledge allegiance to no snitching. Man, fuck y'all niggas, man. I'm over this shit. I'm grown in real life. No snitching. What about, I can't let you come in my neighborhood and run it down, bro. Nah, you can't sell that shit. These kids over here overdosing. Bro, you stand across the street selling fucking Percocet pills across the street from the middle school, dog. Your trap set up right here. Why niggas ain't standing on that?
I think
Lily, thoughts on that?
Everything he's saying is absolutely correct. Like, we too grown for the no snitching thing. Like, we got kids and families at this point to protect. You know what I'm saying? So I think that switches up the game. But that's also, I think Mika said it earlier about the other one. That's a man talking. Like, That's when he's grown up. I'm sure he had them principles early on. Of course, everybody no snitching, right? But I don't know. That video kind of makes me smile because did y'all see that video of Young Jock recording himself crying?
Wow. Can we stick to the narrative?
That's all I can think about.
Mika, no snitching. Okay, I better talk here. He is 100% right. Talking about, there's like it's some sort of badge of honor to not snitch. Like you get to walk around with some, like you done accomplished something, because you didn't snitch. And that ain't it. Look at Cole right with me. I was trying not to clown Young Jock too.
Thank you, Cole, because
I ain't even seen the video.
He just crying, but
he crying hard. But my thing is, have your emotions, but why you have to record? You don't say anything. You just crying.
I don't think you're serious when you're recording yourself crying.
Yeah. So you need him to be talking like, what's the dude name that played on Fast and the Furious?
Tyrese. What do you want from me?
Yeah, you want him to say some stuff.
No, I just don't want you to record. If you want to cry,
go cry.
Let's see. Cole says, but he's right. The no snitching culture is dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Cole took my thoughts. It's dangerous. Like you said, you got kids across the street selling drugs.
Yeah.
You got people who are at home being molested. You have, but everything that happens in his house stays in his house.
Just like I can't remember what state it was in, but just recently, I think it was yesterday or either at the end of last week, where these kids were being molested by some high schoolers, some elementary schools being molested by some high schoolers in the classroom in an after school program where they were supposed to be going to tutor these kids.
That was Rockwall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think so.
And at the back of the room, they were being, molested or whatnot. So my point is that those types of no stitching, that kind of stuff can trickle down to a certain extent. And that teacher supposedly said, when I got my Mickey Mouse headphones on, don't bother me. So while some of the stuff was going down, she had those headphones on, so they couldn't come tell her nothing, So that when he says that no stitching culture is dangerous, it is exactly that.
Yeah.
So we got to be extra careful with that.
Yep.
Okay. And then we're going to this is our last one we'll touch on today. And I know it is going to touch a nerve. This is our culture vulture.
Play Tupac Ambitions of a Rider. What is it?
Should I play music by Tupac?
Alexa, stop. You're embarrassing me. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play Ambitions as a Rider by Tupac. I've been drinking. Alexa, play Ambitions of a Rider.
See, now I know y'all thought that was all cute and all, little older white woman playing some Ambitions of a Rider.
I think we saw all we need to on that. So, Lily, go ahead. I think you like her videos.
Yeah, that's Leisha's favorite person on TikTok.
I cannot stand her. Y'all, like, every time I see, I be trying to hurry up and swipe because I don't want you to get no views off of me. I don't want none of it. I really want to block you from my For You page because you get on my nerves. That is the definition of a culture vulture. And it's us in the video. You invited to the barbecue. No, she's not. No, she is not. She's not coming to my barbecue because no one wants to see her do that. Like, that's so whack to me. Ugh.
Leisha, what's a culture vulture?
Her TikTok mama. Culture vulture. It's somebody that It's somebody that thinks it's cute to mock. You're mocking a race. It's not that you're trying to be cool and invited to the barbecue. You're mocking, and you think that's the way to get your money. And when she starts, she be like, Can't even dance. Like it. Oh, she irks me, y'all. I cannot stand her.
Yeah.
Woo.
Mika? It sound like you got a problem with it.
No, I just don't watch her. So
I forgot. Mika ain't got TikTok like that.
No, but she's on Facebook. She has
Yeah,
Facebook reels
on all
and
the
stuff.
reels.
Yeah, she comes up on all the reels. But I just never seem to pay attention to her. But she is a lot. And in the videos, because Alicia, when Alicia mentioned her, I was, I looked her up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But in a video, she spends a lot of her time telling people that they're haters and they don't have to pay attention to her. So I think she pays attention to the haters, and I think she has a lot of people that feel like she's a culture vulture. But it only takes 10 of us to hype her up.
That's it.
So she thinks she's okay.
But my thing is she's never acting normal in a video. You know what I'm saying? It's always this overly done, I'm the one that got a black baby mama, a black baby father. Like that's how she act. Like it's never just I'm chilling. She always doing extra. It's even another white lady that's on TikTok that she they hype her up because she's doing all the big dances, right? But she can dance. She's just a white girl that can dance. But you can tell she's still just a white girl. Like she don't try to be something that she's not. She can just dance.
So have you ever seen her not drinking and doing a video?
Yes.
And she still do the same thing?
She still talks like this. Like she'll even she's even made like a video addressing people saying that she's a culture vulture.
Yeah, she makes those videos.
But she's still doing the most in the videos. Like,
yeah. Well, if we really measured society, wouldn't the vast majority of people that are outside of our race in some way, shape, or form be considered culture vultures? With as much of the stuff, as much of our stuff as they appropriate?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to break it down like that,
they're not necessarily putting it in our face or whatever, and they may, in fact, just the opposite. They may try to hide it or take it and rebrand it and whitewash it, so to speak. But shoot, she ain't new to it. Cole said, "Hell for you embarrassing yourself," and then you're trying to be
Beyonce.
And then she goes, and would you say listen to Ambitions as a rider anyway?
That's all she listens to. Yeah.
And she goes, Alexa, shut the white woman up, please. What's up, CJ? He goes, what's up?
Hey, CJ.
Hey, CJ.
What y'all on tonight? A whole bunch of stuff.
We had a whole bunch of discussions.
And then Costa, this is reminiscent of
exactly.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's got millions and millions and millions of dollars right now. And what I understand, the Catch Me Outside girl, I want to say as soon as she went OnlyFans, I want to say in her first weekend, she made $1 million.
Yeah, and she looks like a light-skinned white woman now. Like her whole, a light-skinned black woman right now. Like that's her whole look has changed. Wow. She looks like us at this point. It's crazy.
She doesn't live.
Yeah, but like the TikTok mom, they get so many followers and stuff, they get paid from that. So I'm like, she ain't gonna get off the gas. She gonna keep right on going.
Yeah, she's touring. She tours.
Yeah.
What the Catch Me Outside girl?
Yeah.
I forget her name, but she toured.
Bad
Bobby or something like that.
Ain't it Bad Barbie or something?
Something like that. Anyway, so that brings us to the end of this episode. So being in our contract negotiations, I had to sign an agreement to hype up the forecast. The forecast is shown Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time right here on BS3 Network. And next week, we're going to be reviewing the following.
I come from a long line of New York Jews. I grew up in a world with synagogue, Hebrew school, bar mitzvahs. So it never occurred to me that I was passing. I wasn't pretending to be something I wasn't. I actually grew up believing I was white.
Show us how you can stand on your side. Oh, that's terrific. How do you do that?
We lived almost picture perfect kind of life for a while. So when Lacey decided she was going to tell the story, I was a little nervous about it.
If you look too closely at it, it didn't make any sense. So we found ways to see what we wanted to believe.
I always looked at you like you looked black. To me, you're just like a Jewish kid who, I don't know.
White people will think anything. Crazy things. I'll know white people for a long time.
Today's the day. We did it.
It really is the power of denial. How the hell did anybody sort of not acknowledge this?
It just seems like the 600-pound gorilla in the room to kind of just refuse to see it.
When it came time to apply to college, I had to check a box. The only box I had ever known was white, so I just didn't check anything. And based off a photograph, I was admitted to college as a black student. And I was afraid of not being a part of the world that I had grown up in anymore.
If I could have done my life differently, there were a lot of things I would have done differently, but in the end, not really.
You know, the fact is, like, whatever happened with you and Daddy, and that inability to talk about things, that is what I carry on. Nobody talked about everything because it was all secrets.
Interesting. What?
Yeah, so this
I
is,
have a question.
What's the name of this?
Little White Lie?
Yeah, Little White Lie.
She looks like Diana Ross, but I gotta watch it.
So yeah, next Monday, which would be June the 12th.
I got questions.
Me too.
And we figured this leading into Juneteenth, that would be a good one for us.
Oh, that is a good one.
So y'all
What is
watch
that
it.
on?
I think Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, so as
Little White Lie.
many of y'all who can, please take that in and join us on the forecast and kind of let us know what you think as we
That looks good.
dissect it and break it down as well.
Y'all need to do the Jared Fogle, the subway guy.
Oh, is he getting out?
No, his documentary.
Okay.
Crazy.
I think her first name is Danielle. I'm not gonna lie. She actually is a rapper, and she got some songs that I was kind of okay. That girl.
Oh, Catch Me Outside. Oh, okay.
Cole says nice selection, man. I don't know who this is, but says wow, I have to watch that now. Please do and check out the forecast and talk. Let us know what you think.
I like
Cole
that.
says I'm gonna watch that. Thank you, man. Yep, do it, Cole, and let us know what you think Monday. CJ also says I'm gonna have to watch that. I wonder how in the hell you didn't think he was at least partially back to something, but that's just me though. Well,
Yeah.
you know, it's you'd be surprised though, man. You know, people, you know, in their own little bubble, you know, and you know, you'd be surprised at what you don't know and what you mentally suppressed without even knowing, you know, as well, you know. So, you know, you kids are ignorant, man. I mean, think about it. I mean, you know, and we don't know what this is a thing about it. We live in a big city, you know, basically for the most part. And so we are exposed to a lot of things, but people have no idea how many small towns there are in America to where, you know, the population is, you know, less than 500, you know, and some even smaller to where you don't know, man, that some of the hills of West Virginia and, you know, Arkansas, some of these places, man, and Alabama and Mississippi and some of these backwood country towns and stuff. And you don't know what those people think. In fact, that movie Alice, I think is what it was, where it was basically a slave plantation, you know, just 20 miles inside the woods, you know, from a major city, you know, but those people didn't know, they still thinking slavery is existed, but 20 miles outside, you know, they just stopping them from getting out. You know, so that may have been obviously a dramatic interpretation and exaggeration, but you just never know.
But even those different cultures, like she said, she was raised in a Jewish culture. They are different. They have different principles. They live differently. So that could have been
who they're exposed to,
exactly.
what they're exposed
So
to.
Yeah, exactly. Ray Kev says, been watching in the background, have enjoyed the show. The documentary is extremely interesting. Appreciate you, Ray Kev. And I hope Ian watched the show, because when we were in New York and we was riding on the subway, Lee, him, Tracy, Shalon, Chad. Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We riding on the subway, coming back from amateur night at the Improv. I mean, not at the
Apollo.
At the Apollo. Amateur night at the Apollo. And so the Hasidic Jew, it was a Hasidic Jew on the train. That's the ones with the flat bill hat, and they got the little curly things coming down. So one of them was on the train, sitting not too far from Ian and Chad. And they got to a stop. They got off. We kept going. A couple of stops later, another Hasidic Jew came on, sat down relatively close to us. Ian got up as soon as he sat down, because he sat down right next to Ian. Ian got up and came over there where me and Tracy and Shalon were. And so Chad looked at him like, Ian, why you do that when that man sat down or whatever? So he looking at Sean, and so Tracy and Shalon asked him, why you do that? He goes, that man is following us.
I would have lost it.
I'm like, Ian, that is a completely different man. That is not the same man. So Ian thought we in New York. This funny looking joker is following us. He had no clue that all of them dressed that way. So yeah, Ian needs to be watching this show. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to our final thoughts and stick a fork in this one. We'll start with the baby.
Thank you guys for joining us. Fun show to be back. Appreciate Mike for hopping on. And I can't wait to see them in I was about to say in concert, but like at stand up. I can't wait to see their stand up, because I think that would be so funny. And I love Godfrey too. Like I love him. So I think that would be a great show. But yes, we're back at it. Our king is back. We appreciate you. You did a wonderful job. I think we told you a lot behind the scenes, so don't try to act like that and don't try to play us. We told you how great you did with your coverage for BS3 Network. So glad to be back.
Yeah. And I was going to put up some screenshots about that. Remember I told you I was going to talk about it on the show.
Oh, yeah.
But
and AJ was absolutely amazing. Thank you for filling in for us.
No doubt about it. No doubt.
Anytime.
No doubt about it. Yeah, seamless to say the least. But so Lena, you sent out a text about your birthday party over here, and Blake's having his over here and all that stuff. We're gonna do a 90s night over here and stuff like that. But in some of the comments that was made by the cousins and you and stuff like that, well, literally almost as you were sending those texts out, I was in the shower and I was thinking to myself, this shit is kind of becoming a vibe over here, the way we did it all weekend. I'm like, this, if you want to have a pool party and it be just free, relaxing, do what you want to do kind of situation.
So fun.
So it was interesting that you put that out at the same time. So if you want to know,
I think Belinda is more excited than anybody.
Really?
That's funny.
She is so excited about coming to your pool. Yeah.
All right. Mika, final thoughts, man.
It was a good show. I'm so glad to have the King back. Thanks to Andre. It was amazing. It was great. AJ did a great job. Mike for stopping in. And y'all, our brother did an amazing job. BS3 is going places. Watch out. And let's see. Our brother missed us because he had us all Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. When we left, he cried in the car.
I didn't have to leave. Cole says, great to have you back. Ivan AJ rocked that as guest host, brother. He did a wonderful job. Yeah, that was the easiest decision I'd ever made. I knew he would do exactly what he did. even exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
It's just seamless, you know.
It was easy.
It was
yeah.
very easy.
Yeah, it was seamless, you know. So again, appreciate the viewers, appreciate y'all for continuing to support Queen3 and King in my absence. Y'all are as beautiful as always. Not 100% sure what we'll be doing next week, but we'll be doing something. I'm certain, but tune in, stay tuned, follow our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook group, follow us individually on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, please.
Do that.
And we would certainly appreciate it. And we will catch you again on another episode of Queen3 and King next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bro, bring the hook in. Queen3 and King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down, it's going down. We just hit you with another one. It's going down, we just hit you with another one. It's going down, we just hit you with another one. Tune in now, we just hit you with another one. It's Queen3 and King. 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 On BS3 Network. It's Queen3 and King. BS3 Network. It's Queen3 and King. On BS3 Network. Queen3 and King.
BS3 Network is now on Roku TV under BS3 TV. BS3 Network, changing the way you listen to podcasts.